So when you click on this video, you probably thought, what does that even mean, the best of its kind? Well, basically, I think Die Rise and Transit are awful maps, and Buried is a part of that, 3-map Victus crew thing. And I think this is the best of all the Victus maps. In fact, I think it's miles better than the Victus maps. This map is by far one of the funnest and best maps of Black Ops 2. So at the beginning of the Black Ops 2, you had some of the worst, and at the end, you had some of the best. Mob the Dead, Buried, and Origins. So, we're going to hop into why this is the best map of its kind. Let's go and hop into the map layout. So, when you spawn in, it's actually a very, very interesting spawn area. So, you actually have an LSAT wallby sitting up there, but this map layout is actually one of the hardest starting rooms in the entire game. But very interesting starting room. I'm not even sure what this is, like a rock factory. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe an excavation factory. I'm not sure exactly, but there's a giant hole in the earth, and you're pretty much you pretty much either stay and get the LSAT or leave automatically. Yeah, but once you head underground, I think Buried has one of the most player-friendly map layouts ever. In fact, this layout is actually super easy to understand and not complicated to remember. Very, very easy layout. So pretty much the map goes in a circle in the western town area. You have pretty much two sides of the map. You have the Leroy side with all the happy stuff, and you have the graveyard side with all the other cool stuff. So I think I like the Leroy side better, which is pretty much where Leroy spawns. But yeah, you have 3 sections of this map: spawn area, below, and the witch's maze area. The maze is a very complicated thing. I mean, not complicated, but it's a very weird actually thing that we've never seen ever actually. But you know, it's a very interesting map layout back there. Honestly, spawn and witch's maze is actually one of the weirdest places ever. These are really strange areas, but the middle part is very easy to understand. So let's go and hop into the gameplay. Notice right away is the big boy locked in a cell. Now, Leroy is one of the key features of Buried. In my opinion, is the key feature of Buried. Leroy is pretty much your afterlife of this map. Buried is pretty much your access point. Okay, Leroy is one of the most coolest features in this map and unique features. Okay, so first of all, it's a giant human being that is locked in a cell. So you feed him booze to break open debris, or you feed him candy to do cool features like lock the box in its place, or do other cool things like fight zombies. Leroy is extremely useful for doing anything. He can even build stuff for you. He's very, very useful, and this is the key feature of Buried. Now, this man is the key to getting Pack-a-Punch and opening up all the map. If you want Jug, you have to get Leroy. So what you're going to notice right away is that the ray gun is actually kind of deteriorating. So the map put a second version of the ray gun Mark II, which was first introduced on Buried and put into the other maps in the future. So this is it's very different from the normal ray gun. It removes the splash damage and is pretty much a burst pistol. So you shoot this thing, it shoots a burst of ray shots that deal high damage and high headshot multiplier. And it's a very, very useful weapon for camping. And it's actually very, very cool indeed. Now, I think if there's one thing I gotta say about this map, it's that the box luck is almost insane on this map, okay? I feel like Moon's box luck is terrible, and I never get what I want on that game. But on this map, I feel like I'm getting all the useful items first thing. I got monkeys, the Galil, and the ray gun, and even the brand new wonder weapon, the Paralyzer, which literally is one of the most OP wonder weapons ever. It's broken with Vulture's Aid, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But the Paralyzer pretty much slows zombies down and will eventually kill them. Has infinite damage. Has not infinite damage. It has infinite uses. It's pretty much like the jet gun, but cannot break and does not suck you into the zombies. It's very, very similar to the jet gun. It's pretty much like the jet gun, but it's better and cooler and dope. And the Paralyzer, by the way. It can let you fly around the map, which is sick. And the Paralyzer is honestly a really great wonder weapon. One of the most broken perks in existence was introduced on this map, Vulture's Aid. So for an okay price of 3,000, you'll get the first and only introduction of Vulture's Aid. It's only on this map and fits perfectly. I love the look of this perk as well. Kind of looks like a jukebox. I'm not sure about that, but this perk is OP. So it allows you to see like weapon wall buys and perks through walls and stuff, which is pretty cool. It also allows zombies to drop money and small money bags and ammo, so that's pretty cool. But also, as a third feature, that's right, 3 abilities. When you kill zombies, sometimes zombies will have green mist on them. When you kill them, it will drop the green mist, and if you stay inside the green mist, the zombies will ignore you completely. Like, what is this OP feature? Now, what makes this perk even more OP is with the Paralyzer, you can sit on top of the bank, which we'll talk about later, and literally gets around, like 80 or something around those lines. OP strategy, and it's easy as heck and broken as heck. Vulture's Aid is one of the best perks. I love Vulture's Aid, and it's beautiful, and I'm pretty sad it wasn't introduced in Black Ops 3 or anything like that. Wonderful perk. Now let's go ahead and talk about the brokenness of this map. So, this map is already beginning to look kind of easy with all these OP stuff. But the bank on this map and all the other features that were on the other Victus maps are over and OP on this map particularly. The bank is broken on this map. You can get literally set up by round 1. And you can get anything you want to on round 1. I feel like the perma perks on this map are especially good on this map too. I'm not sure why all the features on the other Victus maps are best on this map and make this map so easy and broken. Okay, I'm not sure why the other maps don't do this, but probably because they both suck and they're also just, I don't think I'm going out of my way to do that stuff. Because they're both a big waiting game, the other maps are, but you don't have to wait to get to the bank on this map. You can just do it like on round 1. Okay, broken strategy. Let's make like this map is already easy enough. But one cool feature, but OP feature is chalk drawings. Pick up a chalk and draw on a mystery mark, a question mark, and you will get 1,000 free points, 2,000 with a double points. 1,000 free points for taking a chalk drawing and drawing it on the wall. Not only are you getting OP weapons, like all the weapons that were OP on Die Rise are on this map too. You get 1,000 free points right off the bat. Like, what? You can literally get set up without even the bank on round 1. Like, what? Without the bank, you can get set up on round 1 anyways. OP and broken. So I say the key problem with this map is it is possibly the easiest map. It may be even easier than Ascension. Literally, the map gives you an advantage. Like Die Rise slows the player down. Transit slows the player down. This one pushes you forward way too quickly and way too easily, in my opinion. The map is great, but I feel like it's way too easy. Like, the high rounds might not be too easy, especially past like round 80. But it's just way too easy to get set up and get to round 30 on. Like, I don't understand why it's so easy to set up on this map. But this is probably the last classic map, or apart from the Giant, that we see. Honestly, you don't have to have a routine to like this Mob of the Dead on this map. It's not like that type of map. It's a nice casual experience. So yeah, let's go and talk about the witches. So the special or boss zombie on this map is honestly probably okay, but they are literally witches in themselves. They are perfectly witches, okay? These things are just like witches and steal your money whenever they come close to you, okay? These things are trying to get married to you and take all of your money at once, okay? These things are literally the most witchiest things I've ever seen. They steal 2,000 points. If you're trying to pack a punch and they steal your points, you have to go through another round, which is pretty annoying. Like, Look at this. They can just appear on the corner and behind you sometimes as well. They do give you a free perk, which is a great reward. So the witches are honestly a pretty cool feature of the map, and it's also, I really like the witch's house, and yeah, I really like the wishes on this map. Pretty cool feature indeed. I'm not too sure about the backstory of these things. I'm not sure if they're died. I'm not sure what the heck these things even are. Honestly, are they ghosts? Are they witches? What are these things? But I don't think they actually add a challenge. I just think it, like, you have to go through these things if you need Pack-a-Punch. Like, they're not like a round that you like have a choice to go through. You have to get these things. Pretty cool indeed. Pretty cool indeed. So, I think that sums up pretty much all the gameplay features. This map is so easy, and you can get all the perks on this map from the witches as well. You can get Perkaholic on this map, which is ridiculous. This makes this map so easy. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into the Easter eggs and the storyline. Now, this is Jimmy Zelensky's last map. That is right, you guys. Jason Blundell actually took over, and this is going to be the last of his maps. So, it's the best. It's the best, at least. So, you got that going for it. The storyline of this map it's literally the Easter egg's the same as the Transit Cruise map, except this Easter egg is probably the hardest of Black Ops 2, except for Origins. This is probably the hardest of all the Victus maps, so you got that going for you, but there's a lot of cool stuff. So this is that is right, this is an American Western town in Africa. So it's an American Western town underground in Africa. How is an American town in Africa? Well, it's because of the shift in tectonic plates, because of the nuke launching and hitting the Earth, and the shift in tectonic plates. Okay, so now, welcome to Buried. Now, you are here to complete the final thing for Maxis/Richtofen's quest. So, when you complete Maxis' quest, you will actually have a sick ending of everything turning orange, I think, and some cool stuff happening. Now, Maxis will have tricked you all, and he's actually been corrupted by the Dark Aether this entire time. He is now going to the Agartha to reach Samantha Maxis. That is right, guys. I think he's in control of the zombies now, I believe, and punishes Richtofen as turning him into a zombified Richtofen. Okay, pretty sick storyline, actually. Probably the best of all the Victus crews, and this is actually technically the last Ultimus map. This is the end of the Ultimus storyline, but something about Black Ops 4 makes this 10 times more confusing. But, this is pretty much the last Ultimus map that we will see until Black Ops 4. So, this is pretty much the end of the storyline for Ultimus. Pretty dope ending, I must say. The super Easter egg for this map, the Sharpshooter step, is pretty weird, actually. You have to know what you're doing in that. But this is probably the hardest Victus Easter egg. So, I think that's actually going to sum up this zombies analysis. So last episode was Mob of the Day. I don't know if I said that, but next episode is going to be the final map of Black Ops 2 Origins, and then we're going to be into Black Ops 3. I cannot wait for Black Ops 3, but Black Ops 2 Origins next episode. Hope you guys enjoy this map analysis, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.